Sandy, I just wanted to know what you made of, Emma game 2. And I'm curious also, why did you decide to start Rebecca Gardner in the third?
I thought Emma had another solid game for us. I think any minute she plays, she finds more chemistry with how we want to play, learning not just, a system, but the players that she's in it. So I thought she's mad at herself. She missed some chippies she usually makes, but she stays with it and overall had a really good game for us. We didn't start her in the start of the fourth because she's on a limit, third because she's on a limit restriction. And Hayley Jones was starting, so why waste 2 bigs when I could go with a smaller lineup? And it kept her at 23 and a bit, so we solved the issue there. And we tried to match it because JJ's a little tired too, so we had to get her in and out so we could. That's who we were playing for when she went up.
Thank you. And on a lighter note, JJ, just take us through the end with Ben Stiller. It seemed like he was going to sort of join your team huddle, and then it turned into a team picture. And also, I have to know, what is your favorite Ben Stiller movie?
Oh, man, you put me on the spot. I feel like I need a list of his movies so I can, he has so many great movies. But, just Maureen really wanted to meet him. She was like, she tried to turn to Stewie, and she's like, can you tell him to come so I can take a picture? And so then we all just went over there, and then we told him to come to the middle so we could get a really nice picture. But, he's just an amazing actor, and obviously we all kind of grew up watching him, and so it's good to see him here in the building supporting us and being a Liberty fan.
Hey, JJ, I'll come right back to you. The first half, the team had 10 assists, but then after the break, 15 assists, and the ball just seemed to be moving a lot better in that second half. When you saw the pressure that Dallas was bringing to you, what adjustments were you able to make as a team?
I think just moving the ball, we're just so much better when we are moving the ball side to side. And, sometimes we settle for shots early in the possession because we are open, but we just have to be reminded that we're just a really great team and move the ball side to side. They were really trying to blow up screens and stuff, and I think it helped us to be able to be better screeners and rollers and be able to take advantage of the 2-man game. And they were really focused on our shooters on the weak side, too, so it kind of left things open for us to kind of be able to navigate and again, take advantage of that 2-man game.
Stephanie, this is your 8th game, I think, that you played here. I mean, how have you felt like you've just kind of integrated yourself and kind of built some confidence in your game and maybe improved on your feel?
Yeah, slowly getting more and more comfortable playing with these players. I think I've had maybe 2 trainings, so it's trying to find my rhythm in games is kind of tough, but the more I play and the more I watch and learn what the players like to do, it's easier for me.
And then Sandy, just with this overall team performance today, you didn't need a Sabrina hero game or anything, just to see contributions from up and down the roster. How is that? What do you like about that?
Yeah, no, I love that. Sabrina is human. We're trapping her everywhere, and she's probably obviously a little bit fatigued, but it's nice to look at, and we have 5 other players in double figures. And I think that's the beauty of this team. You talked about our ball movement. When we move the ball, we always find great shots. It's when, we settle early, we probably get into the old habits, basically. So I thought we were very unselfish when we did move the ball. And, Leo was back being aggressive. I really liked that. But we had a lot of great contributions from different people. And, it was great for Talbot to step up and have a big game for us.
Just a question for Sandy. Starting the game, switching most actions, and even on Paige, do you feel like that produced the desired effect of sort of stagnating their offense?
Yeah, I mean, she's a good little player, Paige, that's for sure. I mean, we wanted to switch here, and obviously we're putting, we're making JJ and Emma guard Enrique and Paige, which they're very capable of, but I know it's hard when you're a little bit more fatigued. And for the most part, I thought we did well. I think in the last game, they got too many points in the paint easy. We were very spread out. So we came up with the adjustment, let's just switch it. So for the most part, I think it was good. And, it's something that we love to do anyway, so it's good for us to get more practice at it.
Hey, Sandy, you talked about Emma still getting chemistry with the team and learning how to play, but it looked like she's been finding really good chemistry with Leo early, on some driving kicks, on some rolls. Just what have you seen from those 2 personal connection early on? Yeah,
I mean, I think her and Sabrina, I mean, every more time that they get to spend together, you get used to how she plays. I think I think Leia was just really aggressive today. She was a lot on those second side actions with the two-man game and the DHO, and they did such a great job of Leia getting downhill or passing it back to Emma. And it's fun to watch because Emma, she plays, she's very smart and she understands motion principles and how to get people open. And it's nice to see all those, even though they haven't played together, just the chemistry growing.
Stefan, I wanted to come back to you. You talked about getting more comfortable and more integrated now that you've been able to be in market a little bit more. But specifically in this game, what did you see that kind of gave you the space, or was it movement? How did you find your shot, you think, tonight?
Yeah, I think we moved the ball well. They were trapping Sabrina. We were able to move the ball out of that, and I was able to get some open shots and knock them down.
And then you're coming into a situation, Emma also doing the same. What are the things that you think give you maybe a different perspective that you've been able to maybe convey to the team that's kind of been in rhythm for most of the season?
I think it's just more about what I can bring to help. It's going to be different on every given night, and my minutes are going to fluctuate with the role I have, but bring the energy and bring the toughness. That's like my goals to help this team. When the energy is down, how can I pick it up?
Sandy, this is a rare time where you're not the only Aussie on stage at the podium here. So, real quick, for the non-Aussie on stage, Jonquel
Hey, how get back to me?
Hey,
Make
we're
sure
in the
you chill
Commonwealth.
out.
We're still connected.
That's
We're in
true.
the
That's
Commonwealth.
That's indeed. Jonquel, this is what I asked you, just the experience playing with Emma so far. Had the great post-game talk with her right there. How's the vibe been with your MVP vibe there?
Yeah, I mean, Emma's great. I had the luxury of playing with her overseas as well in Russia for a number of years, and she's just really solid. What you see is what you get. A pro's pro, super intelligent on the court, high basketball IQ. Just happy that she's here and I get to play with her and not against her, to be honest with you. And I told Tasha and her when they first came together, I think we had a film session. I don't know where it was when she joined us, but I turned to them and I said, my greatest heartbreak is now my greatest joy, because I lost to them in the championship in 2019. But again, just happy to be able to call both of them my teammates now. And just happy that we get to, have all these amazing players that we get to step on the court with.
Question for Coach. Tonight, a good scoring performance for Natasha Cloud, but she also had 6 assists. Just how key is that performance for the team for games like this?
Yeah, no, look, I think she's playing, obviously she gives us a lot of speed and a lot of energy and defensive intensity, but I think these last few games, like, she's slowing a little bit down on the offensive side and really seeing what's open and being prepared to shoot it and make those right decisions. And that's part just getting comfortable, understanding the two speeds part of the game, and she's doing really great for us. I know she won't be happy with the turnovers near the end, but she said she was fouled, so I'll believe her.
Hey, all, congrats for the win. My question is for Coach. It kind of bounces off Jackie's question a little bit. What did you see out of Emma off the bench today, particularly at the start of the second half, considering that's the way it'll presumably be when Brianna comes back? And how did Beck Gardner justify getting that start at the start of the second half?
Yeah, look, I think Beck got it because it was more about matchups, who was on there, because with Sabrina, she was pretty tired. She wasn't going to guard Paige or Enrique. So we needed another defensive-minded player out there, and that's why Beck got the nod there. In Emma, look, obviously, once we can build her minutes up, it'll be a little bit different. It was just being very intentional, not making her minutes get too high, knowing that JJ needed a few more extra subs here, so we just tried to overlap and we did what we thought was best for the team, and it worked out well. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.